Hey guys, welcome back to Ocean's Reviews. So this is my second video, as promised. It was going to be a Blu-ray update. So it is today, I think it's the 27th of March. So this is my March Blu-ray update. It will be my first Blu-ray update. And continuing on from that, I'm going to do April, ongoing in the months. I have a decent stack. There is a few things that I wanted to get that I've got in the mail coming in as well, but they just won't arrive in time, so I'll showcase them next month, which is fine. So a lot of the things I got here, I bought them, shopping around. I went to JB Hi-Fi, thrift stores, all that sort of stuff. So some of them I haven't seen yet, I haven't touched. I need to get around to, but yeah, I'm excited to show you guys what I got. I also picked up, I probably should let you guys know, I suppose, I picked up a new TV. So I picked up a 4K, Ultra HD TV, and I was testing that out as well, like last night. It's great watching Blu-rays. I'm getting prepared to buy like some 4Ks and test the TV to its full capacity. I think I have an idea on what my first sort of 4K movies will be. I know there's some really good ones where the picture quality is just it's just amazing. So I think I might pick up like the Batman movies because I've heard they're really good. Okay, so some of these I've seen, some of them I haven't, so just bear with me. It's not going to be a really long video, but it will turn into a really long video if I keep on talking like this. So I'll just get into it. So the first movie is Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. So I watched this last night on the new TV. Picture quality looks really great. Great film on Blu-ray, looks really nice HD film. I think it's, I guess I mentioned, no I haven't mentioned this, but I've been on a kind of like a Tom Cruise Mission Impossible high, and I've been meaning to get through them all because I haven't seen Rogue Nation or Fallout. So I got into this and I didn't really enjoy it too much. There was a few cool action scenes in it. It was, there was a few nice scenes in it, a few car chases, things like that. Some exciting scenes, but it just fell a bit short, I think, in my opinion. It was a bit slow in between. It kind of made me lose interest a little bit. It was a bit hard to get through, but I think I want to sort of rewatch it again just to get through and reevaluate my opinion of the movie. But for me, first watch, it wasn't that great. This is another movie I watched last night that actually looks really good as well on Blu-ray. Baby Driver. So I watched this on Netflix years ago when it came out. Very good movie. I saw it in stores and I was like, I had to have it. I just thought, wow, really cool movie. It kind of reminds me of Drive, Ryan Gosling in it. So watched this and it was great. I love Baby Driver. I love the character in it. He's a bit of like he's pretty quirky. He's got some quirks, but he's just cool. He's just different. I like it. It's sort of a different take on this kind of like heist sort of bank robbery movie. I enjoyed it. And also like Jamie Foxx and what's his name? John Hamm. They're quite like badass in the movie as well. They're a bit like gangster-like. So these three movies I'm about to show you now, well, I've just shown you two, they were a part of a deal that I got. So the deal was buy two, get one free. This was at JB Hi-Fi. I think the deal is still ongoing, so don't miss out if you really want to order some movies. So the one that I got for free out of this deal was Jumanji, the original movie. So I haven't seen this movie in a very long time. I really want to revisit it. I think I might watch it again tonight. It's a great movie, Robin Williams. I mean, you can't go wrong. As far as if it's better than the newer releases of Jumanji, the new adaptions of the movie, I think I'm not too sure. But this is more of like about the board game. The other ones are more kind of like a video game type scenario on the same sort of movie. But you know, I'm gonna rewatch this again. I'm excited to watch it. And also look at the cover art on this movie, like the case. Like look how good that looks. It looks amazing. It looks so good. It made me want to buy it even more just by that cover art. It's sort of like a game, almost like comic-like art. It just looks so good. So I got Jumanji. So that was a deal at JB Hi-Fi. Buy 2, get 1 free. So that's what I've done. Those are all brand new. The rest here, I think except for one, like bought from a few thrift stores that I've gone and visited. So in preparation for the second one, I bought Top Gun, Tom Cruise. So I actually haven't seen this, but in preparation of the second movie that's coming out in cinemas, I'll probably go see it. So I saw the second one in pawn shop for like $3. I just had to have it, you know, like it's just a no-brainer. I feel like it's just a good idea to buy it, so I got it. Haven't seen this one yet, so this is one of the ones that I haven't watched yet, but I'll let you guys know what it's like when I do watch it, or what I think of it at least. I've heard like it's really good. I've been on a bit of a Tom Cruise high, like classic 80s Tom Cruise. I watched Cocktail the other day. I watched another one. I forget the name of it. It's sort of like a real generic title, but it was kind of okay. It was about Tom Cruise, and he's like a really good like pool player, and he like hustles people for money. I watched that the other day. I can't think of the name of it, but I'm gonna find out. But yeah, I've been on a bit of an 80s Tom Cruise like vibe scene for a few weeks. So I got this one for $3. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorite Marvel films, and that's Guardians of the Galaxy. I got it at a pawn shop, yeah, for $3. It's good deal. It was the 3D version, Blu-ray 3D. Does anyone even watch 3D movies anymore? Like these versions of Blu-rays? Does anyone even like watch them in 3D? I never heard anything about it or anyone talking about watching these movies in 3D. Let me know what it's actually like to own a 3D TV and watch these sort of movies in 3D. But anyway, enough about that. The movie's great. One of my favorite Marvel sort of standalone movies in the whole like sort of cinematic universe. I love the cast as well. They're just really funny. They gel well together, and I love Chris Pratt. That first scene where he's sort of dancing, you know, and he's like going to get the what's it called? I forget, like the sort of the stone. Can't think of it at the top of my head, but just that first scene, I just love it so much. Love the soundtrack, obviously, like the sort of like the 80s like sort of soundtrack. Cool movie, one of my favorites. I haven't seen the second one in a long time, so I'll probably revisit that one as well. Here's another one that I got at a thrift store for like $3, Full Metal Jacket. A pretty cool like sort of war film. I don't really remember too much about what happens after like the first 30 minutes of the movie. Like everyone remembers like the iconic sort of like 30 minutes of this film where it's like this major like hardcore like training boot camp in the army and like getting ready for war. I think everyone remembers that about this film, but after that I just don't really remember anything, so I need to rewatch it. I like war films, so I saw it, I was like, yeah, buy it, you know. I like my war films. Here's another movie. I'm not sure if people like this one or not, but Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. So this is one of my favorite Fast and the Furious movies in the franchise. I sort of enjoy like the Japanese scene. I think it's cool, like the cars and the city and the lights and just some of the scenes, camera shots are really cool. Like I really like that about this movie, like the real cool like sports cars and things. It makes me like this movie a lot. It's one of my favorites, at least out of the whole franchise. I think after number 5, that sort of drops off. The movies aren't really that good after number 5, so. But anyway, Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. This is my favorite one, as well as Too Fast, Too Furious, the second one. So that was $2. at a pawn shop. Well, I thought it was a great deal, so I had to have it. And we got, so I rewatched these on Disney Plus the other week. Deadpool 2. So we love Ryan Reynolds. He's just funny. He just makes this movie great. Just his humor is amazing. We love Deadpool 2. Just the fighting scenes and the action scenes and just the way he acts out like sort of the cinematic like experience, the story. It's just, it mixes all well together so well. Love this movie. So it's a great franchise and I had to have it. It was like $4 for like the extended cut edition. At least I think it's an extended cut. Yeah, it's an extended cut. So it was $4. I just had to have it for $4. Deadpool. I don't have it in my collection. So also I got the first one. I think they're both really good movies. They do really well. I think they're really enjoyable watches. So now I've got one that I just couldn't find anywhere. I struggled to find it. It wasn't online, or I guess it's online, but I think I'd have to get it shipped in from the States, which I'm not really prepared to do because it's going to take like a month to arrive, I suppose. I guess I could, but you know, shipping costs. But I was lucky enough to find this at a pawn shop, like a, you know, thrift store, and that's Apocalypto. One of my sort of like favorite kind of like survival movies. It's so good. Like it's really gritty and tribalistic, cannibalistic. It's kind of like, I don't think it's for everyone. Like it's definitely not a movie for everyone. It's a bit out there in terms of just how like grimy and gritty it is. It's different, but it's good. It's a good movie. Like it's really good. And I couldn't find this anywhere. That no one sells it anymore in Australia, at least. So I was lucky enough to pick up a copy, and also there's no one streams it either. Netflix doesn't stream it, which is kind of disappointing. So I was happy to pick this up, you know, my physical copy of it that I own. You can just pop it in to the player whenever you want. So I'm happy that I have that now on Blu-ray. I'm gonna rewatch that again soon. So here's a few movies that I haven't seen, that I picked up, but I've heard really good things about. So I've got The Big Lebowski. I haven't seen this movie at all, but I got it for cheap at a thrift store. It was like $3, $2. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it, so it's definitely one that I'm gonna watch. Here's a movie that I've heard all sorts of crazy things about, especially from one of my favorite YouTube channels, The Flick Pick, John Flickster. He recommends this movie a lot and made me want to pick it up and watch it, and that's The Silence of the Lambs. So I watched it. Yeah, I watched this movie. I guess it's like a psychological kind of like thriller. It's not like a crime sort of movie. Yeah, like a psychological thriller crime movie. It was okay. It was different. There was some pretty confronting scenes, of course, in this movie. I thought it was different. The Buffalo Bill was definitely a character. Like, you could definitely say that. He was different. And also Hannibal Lecter, he was a bit scary, just the way his thought process was, like, on the whole world and everything, just the way he talked. He was, I guess he's quite intelligent. But it was a different movie. I want to rewatch it again, really, I want to give it another go as well. Just relive it again, like all those scenes and stuff. It's kind of weird to say that, because some of the scenes in there are a bit weird, like they're a bit much, but I thought it was different. I liked it. It was good. I'll watch it again. So I bought this brand new as well, because this is another movie that you just can't find in Australia. Except if you want to buy it brand new, it's just one of those movies. I feel like it's just phasing off the shelves. It's not going to be available soon. So I was lucky enough, I think, to pick it up. And this is another war film that I've heard good things about, and that's The Patriot. So I've heard really good things about this. Mel Gibson. Got two Mel Gibson movies in here, this one and Apocalypto. But yeah, the Patriot Extended Edition. So I picked this up thrift store for like $3. I was like, why not? You know, I love my war films, so I was keen to have it and give it a go. I think this one, probably won't watch it this week, maybe next week. I think this week I'm gonna watch Top Gun, Big Lebowski. I think I'll watch those, and next week I'll watch this one. So there you go, guys. That is my Blu-ray update for the month of March. Bit of a thumbnail. I didn't actually pick up as much as I wanted to. Just a lot of things were sold out, and I wouldn't have got them in time for the video. I kind of want to do them, you know, when I get them, and make sure that, you know, I get them in time, so, you know, I can get them and record them in the month of March, but I didn't. So I have got a few things coming on the way, and there's a lot of movies coming out next month that I'm going to be buying, like new releases. There's some really cool, like there's Spider-Man coming out next month, I think the 10th of April in Australia it releases. So I'm holding out for the Steelbook for Spider-Man. So that's probably going to be my first 4K movie, is Spider-Man. I'm going to get the Steelbook. Batman comes out soon. It feels like it's been still in cinemas, I think. But Batman comes out soon. That's another movie I'm definitely going to be buying. I'm also looking at getting the Mad Max movies. I love Mad Max. I really want to see... I love Fury Road, but I really want to relive Mel Gibson in Mad Max. Like driving fast cars through the desert. It's just, I want to relive that. I love that so much. So I'm going to be picking those up on 4K, I think. I've seen them at JB Hi-Fi. I know there's a collection set that you can buy, so that's definitely something that I'm going to be looking at. I think that's about it. There is a few things I might pick up at this JB Hi-Fi sale. There is a few movies here and there. I might buy Mission Impossible Fallout. I want to get Contagion and rewatch that again. There is a few things. There was something else. Oh yeah, I wanted to get The Warriors as well on Blu-ray, because that's another movie that I really want to rewatch again, but it's not on Netflix, I don't think. I think it was. I've watched it and then they just took it off, which is annoying, because it's a movie that I love to watch frequently. So that's, I guess, an idea of the few things that I'm going to be picking up in the month of April. I'm going to be ordering, picking up, and then I'll show you guys those movies in the April Blu-ray update month. Month of April Blu-ray update. Just worded that wrong. I think I might do like also a collection like video as well of all my Blu-rays. It might be a long video, maybe keep it like between 30 minutes. I mean, I've got a few things that I like to show you guys and talk about. But yeah, I think I might do something like that, like just an updated collection video. And I have a few ideas that I'm thinking about doing some different videos. I might do some reviews, things like that. We'll see how we go. But nonetheless, thank you guys for stopping by. Whoever stops by and watch my videos and likes and subscribes, it's really appreciated. I really love doing these videos. I'm really excited to record more and get into it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.